Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we are going to be unboxing the new August BOXYCHARM this month. So I'm pretty excited, so let's just go ahead and hop into the video. Alright you guys, so I have peeked in this box and that's why I already have basically my whole face done and everything because there wasn't really any face products to use, so I went ahead and did that already. So first of all, this theme this month is Life of the Party. Super cute, has all the contents in there and the prices and everything. So the first thing we got in this box is this Bang Beauty. It's like a cream eyeliner, but it said on the little card that you could also use it for your brows, so that is definitely what we're gonna do today. And this little guy retails for $22. The next thing we got in the box is this NCLA Los Angeles Treatments So Rich Vitamin E Infused Cuticle Oil. So it's super cute in a tiny little bottle. Now this is, I guess, technically called the So Rich Lollipop, and this retails for $18. So of course this is just great to put around your cuticles and kind of hydrate them and keep them looking nice and fresh. The next thing we got in the box this month is the Smashbox Be Legendary Liquid Lipstick, and actually this is the liquid metal lipstick, and this is in the shade Petal Metal. Just looks like this. It's actually a really pretty kind of like rose gold shade. However, like on the lips, I'm definitely not one to rock a metallic liquid lipstick. Now I'm gonna go ahead and swatch it for you guys. So here it is, very intense and pretty. I don't really prefer metals on my lips. I don't think they look that good, but still a very good product to have in this box. And this lip product, it doesn't specifically say how much it is. It just says $21 to $24 because I believe some of you got like maybe a little lip palette and some of us got like, you know, a lip product. So I'm guessing it's probably around $21 or so. Now, next up we have these beautiful lashes. Now these are House of Lash lashes, and I believe these lashes are called Noir Fairy Tale. At least that's what it says on the back. So these, it also says ranges from $9 to $12. So it looks like we also got an assortment there. So I will leave the price up on the screen. Another awesome thing that we got in this box were 3 eye masks. So I thought that was pretty cool. These are from Wander Beauty and they're called the Baggage Claim Gold Eye Masks. And these are supposed to hydrate, brighten, and reduce the look of dark circles. So that's awesome, and it came with 3, so I feel like that's pretty good. And the value of this is $13. So the very last thing in this palette, which is the exciting thing in this palette, is the Laura Lee Los Angeles Party Animal eyeshadow palette. So it just looks like this. Has, of course, a very bright and intense shades. So I'm really not sure what kind of look I'm going to create with this. Obviously colorful, but this is going to be a little bit hard. But on the little card here, it does say this retails for $19. So this will definitely be a little bit of a crazy look going on, but I'm excited. So the value of this month's box is around $105. Depending on what you guys got, could be a little bit more. Now that's definitely a lesser value than most of the boxes that I've gotten. They are usually about $120, $130. So definitely the value of this month's box is not as much, but that's okay. There's still some pretty good products in there. Now that we have unboxed everything, let's go ahead and start using these products. Okay, so the first thing I kind of want to just get out of the way is the cuticle oil. So I'm just gonna kind of put this on the cuticles and see how it hydrates. I'm just gonna put a drop like on each one and see. It smells so good. Ooh, I really like that. It definitely has like that vanilla cupcakey scent, which is like so nice. So I definitely feel like it's hydrating them very well. I won't really know until I've used this for, you know, quite a long time, but so far I really like it. Like, it smells delicious. So of course I'm not going to be able to use the Wander Beauty eye masks, but I will go ahead and maybe I'll use those tonight, and then I will update you guys in the description box below and tell you guys how I liked them. Okay guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and use the Bang Beauty cream eyeliner slash kind of pomade. This is in the shade Chocolate, by the way, and it looks like it will be a pretty decent shade for my brows. It looks like a pretty universal shade, I would say, so I think it's gonna work okay. So I'm just going to start filling them in as I normally would. And I'm using my own brush, by the way. It did not come with a brush. This is the Sephora, let's see, Angled Eyeliner 22, number 22 brush. Really like this brush. I feel like it's nice and precise. And it's just the brush I use every day to fill in my brows. Now, I actually do really like the texture of this. Of course, it's a cream eyeliner, so it's very creamy. And I feel like the color is perfect. It's not, like, it doesn't apply it too harshly, and you don't get like that big old glob of color, and then you kind of have to try and blend it out, you know? And also the texture kind of has like a little bit of a like thickness to it, so it has like a little bit of a tug to it, which I like. I don't like when my brow pomades like kind of slip and slide everywhere. I think my brow turned out really, really good today, so really like that. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the other eyebrow and I'll be right back. So brows are done. Now I think that they look pretty darn good, and I think I actually like the product. Now, the only thing I want to mention is that it is pretty dang waxy. So if you use too much, you can kind of start telling it like kind of builds up. But what I do like about it being waxy is that it definitely like slicks down the hairs and really keeps them in place. So I like that about it, and I will definitely be using this again, but just be careful not to use too much of this because it does kind of build up and have that waxy look to it. So the next thing to use in this box is the Laura Lee Party Animal palette. This is really colorful, you guys, so I'm not even sure what kind of look I'm gonna create with this, but I'm gonna do something. So the first shade I'm gonna go ahead and go off with is, I think, Drinks, which is this very, very vibrant orange. All of these shades are very vibrant, so just gonna take that on a fluffy crease brush, and I am just gonna start kind of, this is gonna be like our transition. And these definitely have pigment to it, so that's great. Now, I have never tried Laura Lee's brand, so this will be my first time trying any of her products. And so far, there's definitely pigment there, so that's nice. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and pack the shade Damage Control all over the lid, and it's that beautiful turquoise shade. So just going to start applying that all over. Now I'm going to go ahead and switch brushes. So the brush I'm going to use is the e.l.f. concealer brush, just a nice little packer brush, and that way I can get into the inner corners a little bit better. Wow. Those have some really, really nice pigment to them, obviously. So now that I've packed that all over the lid, I'm gonna go ahead and go into Karaoke, which is this beautiful kind of cobalt blue shade. I'm gonna use that same detail brush and start going into the crease with that. So now I'm gonna go ahead and start packing that cobalt blue shade on the lid. Now I'm going to take that same shade Karaoke and start putting that in the inner corner. So I'm kind of creating like a halo eye, so now I'm going to go over the center of the lids with Damage Control again, which was just the turquoise shade. So So one thing I want to go ahead and note is that you should probably go ahead and do your eyes before your foundation with this palette, just because it is so intense and there is fallout, and I did end up having a little bit of blue kind of left over underneath the eyes, which is not so good because I'm not trying to go for a black eye here. So definitely go ahead and do your eyes first. So underneath the eyes, I want to go ahead and do a pop of color, and for that I'm going to go ahead and use this like neon green that's called It's a Party, and I'm just going to start packing that on my brush and placing that underneath the eyes to help blend it into the rest of the eye look. I'm going to go ahead and use Karaoke, which was that cobalt blue shade, and put that on the edges of the eye. So this look is looking a little bit crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and pop on the lashes and put on some mascara on the lower lash line, and I'll be right back. So here is the finished look. Now these lashes are humongous and I kind of hate them. They're very scratchy and I probably could have trimmed them, so I'm definitely going to trim them for next time, but they are just heavy and the band is very, very thick. But anyway, to finish this look off, I went ahead and put some teal elf cream liner on my waterline, and this is called Teal Tease, and I just thought it went perfectly with the look. So now all that we have to do to finish the look is go ahead and put on the metallic liquid lip. Now this is probably not going to look so good with this eye look, but I'm just going to go ahead and put it on. Yeah, I just feel like there's so much texture on my lips that metallic liquid lips just do not look good with my lips. So yeah, you guys, this is the finished look. Now I'm gonna go ahead and review everything really quick. So the eyeshadow palette, I loved it. I think it's really fun. Now of course it's not like an everyday thing, but the eyeshadows are very pigmented and overall a really nice formula. Now like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and update you guys on the Wander Beauty eye mask, so definitely check the description box below if you guys want to see that. Now as for the cuticle oil, I'm gonna go ahead and look at my cuticles. So actually, yeah, they don't look as dry as they were, so I like this. I think this is gonna be like a nice little thing to have, plus it smells delicious, so that's always a plus. And then the brow gel slash cream eyeliner, I actually really like this, and like I said before, just be careful with it because it is quite waxy, so it can have a little bit of buildup, but overall I did really enjoy this. And lastly, we have the Smashbox liquid lipstick. Now I suppose the formula is fine, the pigment is great too, but like I said, I'm just not a fan of metallic liquid lips, so this is definitely a pass for me. I will not be using this. And I almost forgot to mention the lashes. Now the band is very, very thick and these are pretty scratchy. Personally, I don't really like these. They're not that comfortable. Now I do need to go ahead and trim them, and I will definitely update you guys on that and see how they feel after I trim them. But otherwise right now they're just not the lash for me. They're just a little bit too thick and scratchy. So yeah, you guys, that is everything for this month's BoxyCharm unboxing and try on. I really hope you enjoyed. Go ahead and give it a thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and turn on those post notifications, and I will see you guys in my next one.